For decades, getting an American education has been seen as this modern-day quest for opportunity. It pulls in smart, ambitious people from literally all over the world. But what's the real reason? What's the big draw?
So let's really get into that. What's the secret sauce here? In this explainer, we're going to break it down into three core ideas that, when you put them all together, really explain why the U.S. academic system has such a powerful pull.
Okay, first up, you have to look at the engine itself, the academic foundation. This is about what you learn, for sure, but maybe more importantly, it's about how you learn it. We're talking about going way beyond just what's in the textbooks.
And here are the nuts and bolts of it. Of course, you've got a high standard of education and some seriously advanced facilities. But the real game changer? It's that intense focus on research and innovation. It's not just about remembering what's already been done. It's about being pushed to create what's next.
And this right here is the absolute key. The whole system is designed to give you practical, hands-on knowledge. The goal isn't just to talk about theories, it's to figure out how to actually use them to solve real problems in the real world.
And you can kind of see the roadmap for that right here. It starts with learning the basic concepts, right? But then you're immediately encouraged to take those ideas and apply them in research. And that's the step that really builds those skills you can actually use. It's like a direct pipeline from the classroom straight into your future career.
Okay, so let's build on that, because the quality of the system is really only half the story. Just as crucial is the environment where all this learning is happening. Let's call it the human element. Think about it. The campus literally becomes a small version of the entire world. You get to learn from professors who are often the top experts in their fields. But at the same time, every single day, you're in class with students from all these different cultures and backgrounds. That mix is the perfect training ground for sharpening those all-important communication skills.
And really, it all boils down to this one simple but really powerful idea. Being thrown into a global community like that doesn't just teach you facts, it fundamentally broadens perspectives. It actually changes the way you look at the world, the way you solve problems, everything.
So, you've got the practical skills, you've got this new global mindset. What comes next? Well, that brings us to our third and final piece of the puzzle, how this whole experience becomes a global launchpad for making a real impact later on. And what's so fascinating is that there's usually this two-sided motivation driving students. On one hand, yeah, it's about personal gain, getting that amazing global exposure, opening doors to better jobs. But there's this other, equally powerful drive, to contribute something back, to take all that knowledge and make a positive difference in their field, and often to help their home country. All right, let's pull all these threads together. Let's step back and look at the complete picture to get to our final takeaway.
So at the end of the day, the magnetic pull isn't about any one single thing. It's the powerful mix of all three of these pillars: the practical knowledge you gain, the perspective-shifting environment you're in, and the future opportunity for both personal success and global impact. It's the whole package. And that leaves us with one final, bigger question to think about. When you consider everything, the fancy facilities, the brilliant people, the career opportunities, what do you think is the single most crucial element for any student's success, no matter what country they're studying in? Something to chew on. Thanks for joining me for this